Sony down bad. They out here crying, man. Nintendo down bad. What's this? $70? We here. I go by the name of the new legal. Spot 117 in the building. Fire Boss in the building. Game Hero in the building. Chit Chat community in the building. Xbox community, stand up. Real gamers around the world, salute. We are here. We are here. The streets have spoken. It's good to have y'all here. We're not going to be on a lot, putting it forth a lot of time on this show tonight. We're going to make it quick, straight to the point. A lot of people been busy. We got a lot of things to do offside the mic, and we're just going to knock this out, man. We're not going to waste any of y'all's time, but you know we're going to come through and deliver. So once again, thanks to everybody who supports the channel. Thanks to everybody that supports these guys on this panel. Thanks to everybody that supports the Chit Chat community. Thanks for gaming in general. If you like what we're about, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Never miss an awesome, awesome segment of shows that we put out tremendously with high quality value. We go by the name of the X League of Extraordinaires, and we are so glad that you guys can stop by. In the meantime, whether we make you mad, happy, or sad, it's not our fault. We're just here to tell the truth. This is truth over feelings. We came here to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help us gaming. So you could have been anywhere in the world. Y'all decided to come out here tonight and rock out with us on Di-RRec Gaming. And for that, man, y'all up on the stage with us. We're throwing out nothing but mics. Why we like Gamepass, man? Sony is down bad. Console validation is goofy. I got 3 mics right here, man, with emerald green stripes. Thank you. With emerald green stripes. Spartan, grab one. Boss, grab one. Game Shows, grab one. What up, Dr. Vodka in the building, man? Glad to have you, baby. What's good? We here. We here. We are here. We are here. I feel so good right now, y'all, having Game Pass. What happened today? What happened all last week? I'm so glad to have Game Pass. Game Pass is looking real good out here. Radiance 96, my man, what's good? Yo, wait a minute. Correct. Kareed. Yo, Remy, I'm just going to say this, man. My man Remy in the building. Forgive me. Kareed, I got you, man. Yo, thanks for stopping by, fam. We here. Y'all got anything to say? Take it over, y'all. Let's go, man. What's going on out here? I got just what's going on out here? That's my question. What's going on out here?
All the CMA, Activision, Blizzard.
Hey, what's up? What's up, guys?
Welcome. Captain Mike, you go first.
Oh, it's my turn? Yeah. Look, man, the deal is going to go through because, look, man, Sony is basically pathetic, man. Microsoft gave these dudes so many levers, so many options, they still don't want to take it. Like, we all know why Microsoft wants Activision. This is a kin deal. Like, the mobile market is too big, and revenue and everything. So, it's just that, like, we know why the PlayStation sold 100 million copies, like, because of Call of Duty. Yeah, you can sit down and say the factors like Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us, or all these exclusives, but it wasn't really the exclusives. It just because of Call of Duty create the PlayStation 4 as a casual box. A lot of people, jump shift to the Xbox 360 to the PS4 because the majority of a lot of these people who own a PS4 had an Xbox 360. and most of them used to play COD and NBA 2K. So it's just that Jim Ryan and Sony just scared because let's say Microsoft put Call of Duty in Game Pass, that will hurt PlayStation in the long run because I don't have to buy this thing every year. I just play this on Game Pass for free, and that's it. And second of all, what's the name? Most people who own a PS4 last generation, they're going to jump back to the Xbox because they don't have to, pay for, Call of Duty. They just buy a subscription base, $15 a month, and boom, bingo. Like you just play Call every day. Like, so that's why the reports came out. It says that 14%, a lot of people who own a PS4, they're going back to the Xbox. I'm not saying exclusive don't sell console, it does, but multi-platform and the casual market is bigger than the hardcore market. We're like the last dying breed of the hardcore gamers. Like mostly here on the panel have kids, like more legal. His kids gonna play Fortnite and Rocket League. My nephew, I bought an Xbox Series S, and this man just played Fortnite on that goddamn console. So it's just that, Sony just scared. Like, that's why. Now, will it go through? Absolutely. The CMA is not going to block it. They're not going to do anything.
Sony out here pissing in their diapers.
Yeah. And the CMA is not going to block it, man. Now, they don't have a power to do that. Because if they want to block this deal, what about the other deals they couldn't block? Like, think about it. Remember, Disney bought, Fox Entertainment business over $70 billion? They didn't block that. People need to sit down and say that was a monopoly and everything. So, because it just says Sony just scared that a lot of these people who used to went to the 360 to the PS4 because of Call of Duty, they're going to go back to the Xbox. And Xbox might win this generation because of Call of Duty.
Microsoft looks like a mercenary on Call of Duty.
Yeah, I'm here to murder these ponies. Show that paperwork, Sony. What you hiding?
Yeah, and one thing I say, right, since the PS2 era, right, Xbox always have Halo. Like they don't really need COD. All right, and Sony trying to make a first-person shooter for years. Hey, everybody remember Haze? Yeah, that was bad word. Like so, and remember, man, that shit trash. But yeah,
Whatever.
Haze, yeah. Oh, go ahead, man.
It all boils down to guarantees for that deal to go through, contingencies, what Sony is going to get benefited out of this deal so they don't get screwed out of this deal. Just like our company right now, if you guys heard of a Canadian Shaw Cables and Rogers, right now they're just waiting for a decision. They just like Microsoft and Activision, the governors, regulators put out a website and took all of the citizens, all of the customers' inputs, just like the opportunity for them. Hey, why is this deal good? If it's good, they'll put their inputs. If it's not good, right now we're in the stages of gamesmanship. They're fighting over everything that they could, and they're just wanting to ensure that there's guarantees for all platforms once this deal goes through, and it all comes out blurred, and the media coming out, and all of these weird influencers popping out of the woodwork talking about with their emotions and everything. So the only thing I could say, hold on tight, keep strong, and this deal will go through. $69 billion. The last thing that Microsoft wants to do is pay back their bondholder their shares, and that's more of a deficit for that than the deal to go through. The only thing is missing is just the educational part for the governors that don't have any idea or clues about the gaming industry, like it was said earlier on today. And once
they gotta be schooled, famo. Speak on it, sport.
That's it. And once they get educated and they know that this deal is good, it's going to be on all platforms, and there's absolutely no restrictions. And if you like to join the green side, and it's going to be on Game Pass, join in and have some fun. Reason why Sony's being so sour, why they're so scared, here it is.
Tell me why they pissing in their pampers, man.
They don't have no mega franchises like we do. They have nothing. They're just depending on that Call of Duty, just like they were depending on that Destiny. Remember Destiny when it came out for PS4? They had all the exclusivity.
Yeah, that's the I think they had the marketing rights, so Destiny.
Out only on PlayStation. Then time exclusive, and it just fucking let excuse my language. Then they let it go onto Xbox. But now the tables have turned.
It's all about who has the longer legs. We spoke about this earlier. Who's got the longer legs in this race?
Did Sony have the marketing rights of Destiny?
Because repeatedly said.
Because look at it. Because go ahead.
Big banks take little banks, right? Legal.
Say it one more time and
big
loud
banks
for the people in the back.
Banks. That's it. That's all there's to it. The deal will go through with contingencies. If you paid attention, Phil's even stated himself. This deal will go through with jurisdiction. Hate it or love it. Here we go.
The thing is like
we don't listen to hoof clickers, man.
Oh, what's that? Oh,
we're not listening to hoof clickers. That deal going through.
Yeah,
the deal is going through. And
now the thing is, hypothetically, you know, I got to do this. I don't see our boy Realist because I'm gonna beat him to the punch on this. Is hypothetically, even if it didn't go through, either way, Sony's boned. It don't matter. It don't matter because you just screwed Bobby and the boys out of their get out of jail free card. 70 bill with extras, with golden parachutes, stock options, bonuses. You screwed them out of that.
Speak on it. There'll be repercussions if you don't let this deal
go through. So
everybody
Activision can get break up, man. Microsoft said, okay, fine, we just buy Treyarch, Infinity Ward.
Yeah, they can do like Warner Brothers. They can do like Warner Brothers was doing a few years back and sell everything piecemeal. See, the thing is, like everybody needs to get this through their skulls. All right, big business. Everybody says, oh, it's just business. It ain't personal. No. Y'all need to understand. No other business gets more pettier than big business. All right, if you screw them out of something to save your skin, you done. Your nickname is Mud in the town. That's as far as you going. So Jimmy can come tap dancing up them stairs of Activision, trying to bring in that $250,000 check for some extra maps. Bobby's gonna look down at that, look up at him, take it and blow his nose and wipe his ass with it and throw it in his face.
Facts. It's always personal. Sony isn't gaming because they took a deal that went, a deal that broke up. They took it personally, and they launched the PlayStation.
They felt threatened.
Right. That's the whole reason. That deal fell through when Nintendo played them. They took it personally, and now they're in gaming.
Hey, look, man, why does Sony just make a guy?
Cost me $70 billion. Business is done.
Hey, why does Sony just make a first-person shooter, call it a day? Hey, J-Rock, I thought these Sony studios are the best studios in the world. They're talented. And they're so talented. And Naughty Dog is the greatest studio in the Michael Jordan studios. Why the hell they get this book of good freaking
game trailers?
Man, don't even let me talk about that multiplayer that we got Microsoft. That good news early this morning.
Oh, hey, legal. Remember I was telling you about that Sony is supposedly working with some third-party developer to literally make their own Starfield.
Listen, you saw that leaked footage of the Horizon multiplayer?
Oh, that's all that. That shit
Horizon Forbidden Fort.
That doesn't look like Fortnite.
Tell me they ain't using bow and arrows, fam. Tell me they're not using bow and arrows.
Well,
are they actually using guns? Lasers?
Yeah, man. It's using
they're using lasers.
Guns. No, they're using bow guns.
Damn.
It's a combination of a gun and a bow. There you go.
Hey, look. They can reboot Resistance. They can reboot Killzone. They can reboot Soul Calibur. But the problem is, right? The reason they can't reboot these games, one, half their fan base are idiots, and number two, all right, they don't have the studios to make this. Like Sucker Punch, like who made this? Insomniac Games, right? They're not going to make that. They're going to continue to make Spider-Man. All right. Oh, what's the name? Killzone. That's dead. Like Guerrilla Games coming out saying they're not doing it. Like so, and SOCOM, they don't have the studio because they shut down the name studio. Zipper Games died, and the guy who worked at Zipper Games, David Spears, he worked at Microsoft right now, the Compulsion Games, and so it's just that all these years, like, and it's not only Sony. I pick on Nintendo, I pick on the Japanese, developers, right? These Japanese developers are out of touch for years, and it's like they don't know how to make multiplayer games. They think that the traditional way is the right way. People care about single player games. And listen, I don't have a problem with single player games. I play single player games, right? But you see, you gotta diverse your lineup, right? You gotta give your fans more diversity. Like you can't sit down make the same third person action video games for the past 10 years, and most of these games are basically Ubisoft clones. Like I'm not saying they're bad games. It's just that the people are just tired of it now. So they're not like it's not Sony fault. It's the Japanese culture fault. Like they're like what I don't say this like Fireballs or Spartan, but the old boss like the young people in Japan, they want like Western stuff. Like but they ruled by the old guards. Like it's hard to explain, but Japan like the Asian countries like Japan and China, they just out of touch. That's my opinion.
It's because as cold as this may sound, what I'm about to say, what you and Legal have heard me say many times before, and as well as realists, is that the problem that the Japanese are having is kind of the same reason we having down here in the South, whereas the good old boys ain't dying fast enough. Over there in Japan, the elders are not dying off fast enough. They're they're literally in their beds, in their hospital beds, still having an iron hand over those companies, still telling them what they can and they can't do. That's how much sway they still hold. And seriously, I'm legit with that. That's how bad it is. So when I was over there myself, you could see it. It's a lot of contempt and a huge amount of tension between the younger generation and the older generation, because the older generation is basically like the one dude I used to hang out over there with when I was over there was saying that they're literally choking them to death. They're choking their entire country to death, and they don't even realize that. So what we're seeing, like in the case of with Tango Games and everything like that, we're starting to see where there's starting to be an emergence. There's starting to be an awakening. All right. But the problem is that when it comes to a lot of those smaller devs who still have stakeholders, who still have COs and CEOs who are from that old generation, that old guard, it makes it hard for them to evolve. Like for example, let's look, all right. Disclaimer. I'm not kicking the shins of Elden Ring, because I know that's everybody's baby. I ain't trying to do that. But when you look at a lot of Japanese games that come out, and I would like to say that Scarlet Nexus is kind of the outlier on this, because if I'm not mistaken, Scarlet Nexus was done in Unreal, wasn't it?
Well, repeat that again.
No, I said Scarlet Nexus, wasn't that made in Unreal Engine?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. All of these Japanese, all these RPGs, like Scarlet Nexus and Tekken and Soul Calibur, they're all using the Unreal Engine, because back in the 360 era, right, they had to make their own engine, and the reason they never used the Unreal Engine because it wasn't in Japanese language, and number two, once again, it comes back to the old guards. Like it's the
stubborn nature. Yeah, it's our way.
Yeah. And, so after all of this stuff, then Epic said, okay, now we're gonna we're gonna put Japanese language in it on the Unreal Engine 4 and 5. Yeah. So
Scarlet Nexus and that's what 4.
Yes,
Yeah,
Kiro King just answered that. But yeah, and so the thing is that so when you look at these newer games coming out and everything, you always kind of notice how it's always like the performance at first always favors the PlayStation, right? Because that's all that easy bake oven is nothing but a brute forcer. That's all it is. There's no true optimization. So they have to always go back in and patch stuff to make it right for the Xbox. All right. Because all those engines were built for what?
RPG.
For last gen. Those engines, that code,
RDNA 1.5.
Yeah. More like RDNA 0.
And remember, like, you know, and remember that Unreal Engine 5 is I'm not saying the best engine out there, but it's the most popular engine in the industry besides Unity, because Unity is for like independent game developers. But for AAAs, so they have to use the Unreal Engine 5 to get the game faster. Like look at Tekken, look at Soul Calibur, look at the only studios from Japan, Japanese studios decide to make their own engine is Capcom. See, Capcom had opportunity to do it, but remember, Capcom was in a hole in the 2010s. So they decided to, okay, you know what? We're going to listen to our fans again, and we're going to restructure our company. So they decided to, okay, you know what? We're going to get rid of that garbage-ass MT frame rate engine they've been, making for a long time, and they make something called an RE engine. And, I hate saying that, it's one of the best engines I've ever seen. But besides Capcom, like a lot of these Japanese developers used to start using the Unreal Engine. Remember, Tekken never used the Unreal Engine.
After all these years, they're starting to make that move because Square with that Crystal engine. No, that Crystal.
I think some Square Enix have the Unreal Engine. So and Sony had the opportunity to do it too. So you see, Sony made their own engine, the Decimal engine, but I don't know why
they actually have three engines.
Yeah, they have three engines.
Yeah, Decima and oh god, my brain's freezing up. I can't remember the other one.
I forgot the engines too. But Ben Studios was like the only developer from Sony use the Unreal Engine 4. That's interesting. So this is what I'm trying to think. Are they gonna? Is Sony Ben Studio new IP is going to use the Unreal Engine 5 or the Decima? So I don't know. So, but of course, I don't care because Sony Ben Studios are a very untalented studio in my opinion. So either way, so Days Gone wasn't that great in my opinion. But so it's just that it comes down to stubbornness and the old guards don't care.
Oh, the old guards is out of touch. And see, the thing is that let's bring this back on home. We went off track. Let's get back on the A track. Is the fact that this stubbornness and this stuck in yesteryear. I wouldn't be surprised that they're the ones that's been pushing Jim to keep keep making these flights out to Brussels and stuff. Because even he probably even knows himself, like, hey, we might not want to be messing with this. No, we don't want you to do it. That's probably what's happening. That's probably what's happening.
Because it's about that. Even Nintendo
probably don't comprehend. They probably see one big picture, only one damn big picture, and not the whole damn wall. Because after everything that has just happened, right now it's like I joked around saying even if the deal hypothetically didn't go through, it's like it wouldn't matter because they threw a whole lot of their affiliates and their buddies under the bus, not just Activision and Microsoft, as well as they threw themselves under the bus. You remember what some of the last posts we've been seeing, that they're saying that because of the nature of this case, the FTC, the CMA, and the EU are going to start looking at the whole gaming industry with a tighter microscope now.
Well, Sony wouldn't like that. Sony wouldn't like that.
Well,
they don't even want to show their paperwork. The hell they hiding?
They're gonna even look worse.
They're scared, man. They're scared to lose that fans, Look,
They
all
ain't
you
Hey,
do
we
is
know. We know.
after
Vast majority is
everything,
only playing it for COD.
game trailers after everything they've done. You think them jokers gonna jump ship on them now?
no, because remember, all these Xbox haters on Twitter.
This is a
You talk to
minority,
them, right? I remember when God of War 2018 came out,
vocal minority.
right? And I asked one dude, because you know all the look, if you see a Kratos profile picture on Twitter, either block him or just ignore him.
That's a
Because
hoof clicker.
yes,
The animes too, man. Soft ass profiles.
It's one of them stable dwellers.
yeah.
They're all
So I asked one of those God of War dudes.
Them horse lovers. What you saying?
I asked him, if you played the trilogy of God of War 1, 2, and 3, he said, nope. It's my first God of War. It's the best game I ever played. That's why all of these dudes were 360 guys, because the PS3 didn't so well. Now I know some people are going to break my leg. Oh yeah, the PS3 catch up and beat them in global sales, but
yeah, at the end, after they did discontinue the 360.
But we know why though, because the European market. Listen, PlayStation's biggest market is the European market, not Japan, and not United States. If you look at statistics, the Xbox did
that's the market
outsell
they're most
Xbox.
dominant in, because Nintendo whips their, you know what, in Japan, and they're neck and neck in America.
But the PS3 didn't so well in North America. It sold like 29 million. The Xbox like 51 million. So at the end of the day, that's the problem. Like that's why. Sorry, there's a lot of background noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody backing up the
But
base.
that's what they get for their over reliance on third parties to cover their multiplayer games. Now they're struggling to find a game as a service. Let's see what happens with the 12 they're about to launch.
Hey, JyzalRock. There's only one that can save the day. Your favorite one that has not popped up ever again. Factions. We need factions now.
How long has that been in the works?
This thing been in development since what, 2018.
Wow.
All they got is concept art. Not even a CGI trailer showing something, just concept art.
And that promise that they made for that multiplayer to come out.
It's ridiculous.
That's now dud. Yeah, Sony needs to hurry up and come up with their own first party shooter. That's what they're lacking on right now. Like you said it yourself.
These cats made a whole show, season and all, before they gave you a multiplayer. That's crazy.
Yeah,
they lacking on a whole lot of stuff, man.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Dude, there's a lot of people. I'm sorry, I was just going to interject and say that there's a lot of people that will tell you right off the bat that if you want diversity, you come over to the green side.
My man directing episodes instead of directing the multiplayer team. That's wild.
He living his. Come on, man. Come on, man. The man is living his dream. You can't hate on that. He living his dream. That's what he said. That's what he was built for. He was built for Hollywood.
It's crazy.
The way that Sony went about, changing the house and restructuring their gaming community. You see how Xbox did it really nicely. As soon as that game developer conference, they snuck in a surprise unveiling of the Series X. He was very transparent. He stated to everybody that Game Pass, you could play it anywhere, anytime, on any tablet, phone, PC, this, that. He introduced, and the fans were, especially, I was blown away with that. I'm like, wow, okay, cool. I love exclusivity on Xbox, and I don't want no one to have it. I'm just greedy like that. Yet I don't mind everybody else touching the mega franchises that we're sitting there and enjoying playing games on with. We were so transparent from the beginning, and we all accepted it as a fact and moved on and started supporting that. Now, as soon as Sony saw Xbox throwing that down, they got shook. They're like, yo, these guys just hooked up PC community, phone community, any other communities that they want to come and join their subscription services and play anywhere you want.
Because just like Game Pass, they broke down the wall.
Yeah,
they broke down the wall that nobody was supposed to ever touch. It's like you can't. You're like, yo, you can't. We're Sony. You can't go evolving evolving the business without us. You can't do that.
It's crazy, right? They want the Xbox to compete for so many years, but now that they're like, compete, but not like this, not like this.
But how, listen, look, you want competition. You can't listen. Microsoft got trillions of dollars. Right? How a billionaire company don't compete with a $1 trillion company? Like, man, like it makes no sense. They right. Hold on. Hey, Jay, right? They're just all a bunch of Xbox haters. That's it. Like everything what Xbox do, it doesn't satisfy them. Because again, majority of them are casual gamers. They're Xbox 360 gamers in disguise. Because remember, they went to the PS2, they went to the 360, they jumped back to the PS4, and some of them might jump back to the Xbox Series X if that Call of Duty deal hits. That's my opinion.
And you know what, Game Trailers, we're going to depend on you to walk up to them and tell them in their face, you're going to call them filthy casuals.
They're all casual. Because they don't play a lot of games. Look, I won't tell his name, but Jay right knows this man made a whole live stream about some say Overdrive is coming out this year for PlayStation and iPhone Rush and trash and this and that.
I'm all about dreams and ambitions.
Stench on it.
I'm
Metacritic.
Yeah, I'm all about dreams and ambitions. I'm like, yeah, let them dream big.
The only source of Overdrive ever told the PlayStation is that Sony bought the publisher rights back.
Ponies is crazy.
Sony
has an Xbox stench on it.
Yeah, Xbox stench.
Xbox stench smells like winter fresh.
Okay, when the last time Xbox had a 60 Metacritic score first party?
That's been a hot minute.
Last one was Bleeding Edge. I don't even call Bleeding Edge.
That was far back.
But everybody who's in the chat listening, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, okay? Don't waste your energy on these clowns. Don't waste your energy on these clown asses no more. All right? If they want to sit there crying and whining about, oh, look at Lion Phil and all this other stuff like that. Oh, they're gonna like hold back. It's like, you know what? If you want to sit there and keep believing that Microsoft and Xbox is this big, evil, galactic empire that you like to sit there and swearing up and down they are, you know what?
You got muted, bro.
Then all gloves keep believing that. Go on.
Hey, you think Microsoft's bad?
Let
Amazon's
let
worse.
them believe it.
No, Amazon was worse. Like
Tencent
Amazon buy Ubisoft and all that stuff. They could do it. Like that's what I feel they were trying to prevent that happen. Because gaming like EA makes a lot of money, right? EA doesn't have a console. They worth twice of money than Activision. And because of microtransactions and the sport games and everything, right? They worth a lot of money.
That's right, Radiance.
But and they worth over $40
never
billion.
wanted Xbox to compete. Go ahead.
Yeah, they don't want Xbox to compete. But look, Microsoft did compete in the 360 era.
It's too late now.
But
we here.
But they didn't really try in the 360 era because look, Microsoft don't give a crap about Xbox that time because the Xbox division was very small. They don't really make a lot of money in that division. But see, when Balmer and Bill Gates was there, they weren't taking gaming seriously.
Hey, Radiance, as long as they're negotiating, that deal going through, they could have just flat out blocked it if they wanted it.
They kind of did. They kind of were taking it seriously, to be fair. But they were taking it seriously in a way where they just wanted to cock block Sony.
Yeah,
that's all it was. They wanted to keep them.
But remember,
they had to be challenged, dude.
Yeah, they had to be challenged.
The bottom. They had to be.
And you know what? The 360 did run for their money. Like
that's an understatement.
They won for their money.
It pulled their pants down, took out the belt, and started tearing their shins up.
If Microsoft never fucked up the launch, excuse my language, but if Microsoft never messed up the launch of the 2013 DRM or Domatric, they had the mind share. It's just that he messed up the launch and everything. If they never did that, they will have one last generation because they had the mindset.
Pissing in their diapers, man.
I mean, the thing about it is like, yeah, it's like the DRM and all the stuff like that. But the biggest problem with all that was the fact that basically Sony had people inside that were going around shuffling that same deck and dealing it to everybody. That's what did the most damage. You walk into a GameStop and you say, "Hey, I want to buy this for my Xbox." They'll be like, "Oh no, you don't want this for your Xbox. You want to get a PlayStation. Here, let me say, dude, I went in to go try to get a game. I'm trying to remember which one it was because this is years back, and I wanted the Xbox version. Dude, trying to sit there setting me up to buy a PlayStation 4, and I'm like, bro, I did not come for a PlayStation 4. I told you I want the game from Xbox.
Listen, there's pony agents everywhere.
Yeah, dude. And see, the thing is, even after this
like
little
we in the Matrix.
Even with this little so-called partnership with GameStop, they still there. Because when I went to go try to get the Series S for my little brother and stuff like that for Christmas, you got an old neckbeard dude sitting here talking about like, oh man, yeah, I don't know about that, man. Because see, Xbox kind of like, Microsoft kind of like hid this important fact from you. And I kind of just stroked my chin and I was like, oh, really? Please enlighten me. Yeah, man. See, they don't tell you on the box that it's only 512 gigabytes. And I look at the box, I look at him, and I grab the box and I just rub my finger over it. It said, I don't know, I can read it quite well. It says 512 gigabytes to me.
That's funny, bro. You know what funny, bro?
Sound like a Twitter pony.
Hey, J-Rock. I had to pull an electric company on them. You know how they always had their fingers over the words? 512 gigabyte.
Hey man, I believe you, man. No, I ain't gonna cap. I believe Fireballs, man. Because during the Xbox One era at the beginning, a lot of GameStop was against the DRM. Because that would hurt GameStop in the wrong run with the used games and stuff. Because GameStop does not make a profit of new games. They make the profit 100% profit of the used games, right? That's why you go to GameStop, they bullshit you all the time, right? Because they need the profit. So that's why if you go to GameStop now, they sell clothes and I remember they used to sell cell phones. God damn.
Listen, man. Game Heroes, we got Sony shitting in their diapers.
Yeah.
We got people out here trying to talk about Halo's dead.
Halo's not dead.
We got Naughty Dog once again delaying the multiplayer, so they lied to their whole fan base. I told y'all they was gonna lie. They lied to y'all.
Trying to talk down on
y'all ain't got no damn multiplayer fortress over there. Y'all don't even play multiplayer games outside of Call of Duty. Stop it. That's why Destiny's on crutches. Listen, we give you Minecraft. Y'all love that shit.
Yep.
Minecraft is always in your top 5. Period. Every day. I got you, dear. Minecraft in your top 5, damn it. Y'all love our games. Y'all over here taking blood pressure pills, anxiety medicine, out here going out, getting tested for COVID over Hi-Fi Rush. Damn it, we had y'all shooting needles up in your arms with a High on Life. Y'all lose y'all damn minds out here. All we want is Sony to give y'all Spider-Man. So y'all
paying $70 for spoken. Crazy.
Because y'all out here looking stupid right now.
720p,
18 frames.
Crazy.
It ain't gonna last long, Eagle.
$70 for 720p, 18 frames.
Hey, as a Nintendo fan, no comment. No comment.
You don't have no comment, Nintendo fan, because you're about to pay $70 for that too.
Facts.
Yeah, that's fake news.
Hey, yo, Game Pass is the best deal in gaming.
Hey, look.
I keep saying it.
Hey, look.
Hey, yo, Game Pass is the best deal in gaming. Holla at your boy.
Game Pass is the best deal in gaming, bro.
I keep telling you, investors,
bro. Everybody else is forced to pay $70 for the first party titles.
Hey, J-Rock, I'm asking a question, right? Do Nintendo price go down a couple years? So if I had a choice, right? Either wait for 20 years from now, that should go down to $40. Or buy that shit.
Yeah, you gotta buy the used copy.
Mike pulled up in that damn brand new McFarlane, man. Look at him. Forza Legend in the building. I dare y'all to get some of that smoke from my boy. I'm gonna be playing against you on that. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to go against your AI this year, boy. We're gonna be having some fun. You see that Forza Motorsport, fam? 4K 60 ray tracing? Come on.
And see, the thing is, everybody was thinking that ray tracing was nothing but reflection. No, it's global illumination and reflection.
Hey, yo, the ponies try to.
They out here with the crayon version of ray tracing, bro.
The ponies try to cap for spoken, right? Talking about, I don't see these performance hiccups from what Digital Foundry was saying. Only for the devs to come out today and be like, "We heard you loud and clear.
Facts.
We're updating this game to fix the performance issues." Like, oh yeah, oh shit.
And me, I'm sitting here like, no, you're not. Not with that crystal engine, you ain't.
They out here hurting, girl. They out here doing. Look, they don't even know how to listen. We tried to tell them, right? We tried to tell them. Forspoken, y'all ain't finna do nothing with that game, bro.
Yeah, that game's trash.
They sat up here and they did their clown work to the best of their abilities. I mean, you had people out here, they was believing all that soap opera drama, right? Had all your YouTube buddies making the dumbest. Y'all had y'all normal clowns slapping each other, pinching their nipples and doing hula hoops and y'all know what y'all be doing out here, man, right? They let y'all down because not even them idiots is playing the game, right? None of them is gonna save y'all. None of them. I'm gathering all them lanes, put them all in the gauntlet. 2023, they fail you all, like I said in the beginning of this console generation. Not a damn gaming journalist gonna save you. Not a whack-ass influencer's gonna save you. Not a whack-ass YouTuber's gonna save you. And sure no whack-ass gamer's gonna save you. When Microsoft made the best product wins. When they open up that bank, the big bank wins. Y'all sat there and laughed at everything that I said. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna have the last laugh because I see the walls going up. You can only, when those narratives started changing, when you talked about how big the Xbox was, when all of a sudden the Xbox got small, when you talked about it having no games, all of a sudden the Xbox got the games. When you talked about Xbox marketing sucked, Microsoft became the number one publisher 2 years in a row. So I'm sitting here like, damn, they doing a lot of talking, but we don't see shit. Oh, well, you're back to your common denominator. Well, we sell more consoles than you. Well, we never debated that y'all buy consoles. We see that y'all buy consoles, but you don't see y'all playing them damn games. When Sony came out, lied to you, we believe in generations. We knew Ryan was lying to you. We said, damn, you mean to tell me that Sony's going to go full-fledged in with 5 million consoles? Who the hell in their right mind would have believed that shit? Oh, donkeys. Oh, we're going all in. How you going to go all in? How you going to stop your main money, right? How you going to stop your main money? Your main money is over on the other side where 120 consoles reside at. So who in their right mind running a business, $1 billion business, will stop their money? Y'all dumb as hell. Dumb as hell, bro. So it was easy. See, it was easy to predict this. It was easy because we knew no matter what, y'all gonna ride those wheels till they fall off. So we're sitting back like, look, put the carrots out.
The wheels looking mighty wobbly.
Let them eat off the floor because the funniest shit that's gonna happen is when that damn Microsoft open up that big.
Yeah, they're gonna be stuck with that Flintstone car, just pedaling with their feet.
The next thing you know,
yeah,
y'all didn't know what to do. Y'all didn't know what to do. God rest his soul. My man Wood hit me up. Yo, legal, let's go. It made headlines. Then y'all thought it was over. Just when you thought it couldn't get no worse, right? Sony wants to try to, I guess they try to compete, so they want to buy Bungie. But Activision gave you Bungie. The same people you pissing off right now, they dropped Bungie. That's how much Activision thought about Bungie. Hey, get the hell out of here. We make money without y'all. Sony picked up them scraps. Bungie was smart though. They made Sony pay them for the rest of their generations to come. $3.6 billion. And guess what Bungie said? Man, nigga, we ain't stupid. Hell's wrong with y'all? You think we're gonna make our games exclusive on your shit? You don't even have a fan base that play these damn multiplayer games. Shout out y'all damn mind, man. Listen, check this out. We'll come over here and we'll help you build an online infrastructure. In the meantime, we still selling our games to everybody. We ain't dumb. And guess what? Sony paid them. You know why? Sony ain't got a leg to hop on. Y'all still going around flagging. I love it though. Y'all flag up. You got the dummies talking for you. Everybody's a donkey Sony only fan, right? But all y'all talk about Xbox more than we do.
Don't even realize that they feed into the algorithm.
They talk about Xbox more than we do, right? We sitting here like, well, damn. Tell us more. Tell us more.
I told you, legal
more.
hatred. Hatred feeds you.
That are supposed to be the influencers catching L's. I'm like, look, these dudes know damn.
There's a
See, the
loud.
funny part about these so-called influencers.
Whoa! What's going on?
They are lied to themselves first.
You're having crazy feedback.
What you talking about.
Yeah, it sound like crickets.
But you say what? What happened, boss? Oh, okay. I thought
You're having feedback problems.
Yeah, you have feedback problem. You're low though. I can't really hear you.
Is that me?
No, it went away now.
Oh, okay. Look.
Yeah.
They sit up here and they'll lie to themselves. That's the funny part. They know damn well what they saying. They don't even know what they talking about. So that's the funny part when you think about it. Damn. Then they make the tweet, acting like they know what they talking about. Then what they talk about don't even happen. It's the funniest shit. It's like, yo, if we were to depend on them, we'd be just as dumb. You got people out here. The bottom line is this, y'all. Gamers play games. This is simple stuff. Right? Oh, is my audio glitching? My audio is glitching.
Put your audio on mute for a second, Famo. Yeah, it's your mic that's giving feedback.
Yo. Can you hear me now?
No. I'm still hearing the feedback. Let me mute myself.
No, I can. There you go, legal. It's your mic, legal. We could hear you, but there's very loud feedback.
Yo. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I thought it was me. That's why I backed out and came back in, but no, it's you, legal.
Legal.
There's a lot of feedback.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm
got you with a flashbang.
Yeah, I'm muted my mic and it's not here.
All right, let me back out.
There we go. He's gonna come back in a second.
All right, lock the door.
Right. Now let's move on to beating up on games because you know he's a Nintendo fan on the low.
Hey man,
Yo, games. Oh damn, legal back.
Yeah, you safe, man. I'm safe.
Yeah,
You have feedback.
You still got feedback, legal. Maybe you should back out. We was about to handle a little situation there. Now, all right, games.
Hey, look, man.
Yeah. Ain't no look. What's going on with Nintendo? Oh, okay. Legal back. All right, hold up.
I'd rather play the game in the next 20 years before, remember, Nintendo dropped down the price.
Nintendo fan, justify that price increase for me. Justify.
No, I'm not. I'm not defending it, but I can't wait 20 years. Probably go down for $5. You know, yo, I go to Amazon right now. That shit's sold out everywhere.
You told me that was fake. You told me that was fake news.
I thought it was fake. Ain't no way Nintendo doing that, man. Nintendo crazy.
Oh, dude, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, man. I'm sorry. I knew it was coming.
Oh, but Nintendo said that. Nintendo said this is a one-time currency. Bullshit. Watch.
No, it ain't. Because just like PlayStation fans, they know them Nintendo fans are going to pay that. They're going to shell it out.
This shit sold out already.
Because they're already justified it. Already.
Yeah, there we go, legal. You're better now.
Okay, I'm back to preaching. Let me open up my book of X real quick. Okay, right here.
Wait, was it actually Paige's turn? What the?
Yeah, that
I
shit was
got the
crazy.
book of X. I just hit up my man Smitty Smith. He just sent it. He sent it by way of email. I got it right here. Chapter 10, verse 10. It says, in 2023, Microsoft will own the ABK deal. When that happens, laugh. All Xbox comrades laugh like you never laughed before in your life. This will
Laugh
be the
right now.
biggest comedy show ever. The Book of X.
Oh damn, I like that one.
Oh man,
Laugh.
but that's that's all that's the thing is that's all that do that's all they can do. That's all they can do. That's all they can do is just joke around and try to call themselves spreading FUD, and y'all kind of noticed that all the little FUD tactics ain't working no more like they did last gen. It ain't working no more.
Look,
so
man,
they scramble.
Did y'all see the Nintendo show, bro?
Bro, that's what I said. I told Games. I said all that fun he was making for God of War being a $70 DLC. Karma came back and hit him. Gave him a $70 DLC in Zelda.
So, yo, Nintendo and Sony down bad.
And the thing is, I knew that was coming because the way they've been talking about that new Zelda, remember there was even talks about like they're not even sure if the current Switch would be able to handle it.
Hey,
so
that means right.
So that means
I got a theory, right? The reason why they did that because look, most people guys don't understand how the Switch works, right? So the Switch has something called cartridge, right? Each cartridge has different gigs, right? The higher the gig is more expensive for the developers.
Technically, it's just a XSD card.
Yeah. So it's more expensive for the developers, right? So the highest gig past 3-4 years for Nintendo was 16 gigs, right? Majority of Nintendo first party games use the 8 gigs and probably the 16 gigs, but most of the 8 gigs, right? So I have a theory that the new Zelda game is 10 times bigger than the the other Zelda game, right? So Nintendo did update the the storage of the cartridge, right? So let's say I'm a developer, right? And I want to make a game for the Switch, and I want to make a big AAA game, right? My game is about, I would say, 30 gigs, right? Some developers, what they do is, when you buy a Switch physical, they give you a digital code to just download it. Like for example, they do that because some developers don't want to pay the money to put the games on the cartridge. It's too big, and the more big it is, the more expensive the chip is. Like for example, right?
Yo, hold on. I want to answer a question. On the chat, the Hogwarts Switch version.
Yeah, it's not on the disc. It's not on the Switch.
Not only that, Games, but right before you start the game and whatnot, it makes you cast like an invisibility spell on yourself, so it doesn't render you or the people in the castle. So it says on performance.
Wait, what?
Hey, what? Hey, oh man, listen, shut up, Dara. Listen. I am not defending what Nintendo's doing. I'm not doing it. I'm just saying, look, the Hogwarts shit too. I don't know how. Listen, I don't understand how the hell they're gonna put that shit on the Switch, and the game is huge. So I think, and I'm looking at the Hogwarts on the Switch. It's not on the disc. It's digital. So the only way you can do that, if you're gonna put it on the cartridge, you got to pay extra money for Nintendo. And all of these motherfuckers are cheap, so that's why they do that. So Nintendo didn't want to do it. The Nintendo did that on purpose, in my opinion. Yeah, they did actually on purpose. Because
you heard Bobby called over to Jim Ryan house. He doesn't want to pick up the phone anymore. He's running scared.
He's going.
He picked up the phone one time. He said, "Is this Ryan?" He said, "No, senor. No Ryan here."
He's peeking through the window, tapping on the glass.
Jim, no senor, no Ryan here. Goodbye, Phil Spencer. Said,
Jim.
Right.
Hey, Bobby says, "Listen, if you don't make this deal go through, I'm coming after you."
Yo, dear, Nintendo made that show with such courage. At the end,
Nintendo fans are weird,
and they got let down.
Nintendo fans will defend this.
Nintendo fans will selling it for $70.
$70.
$70.
Hey,
y'all
yo.
better get your ass out there and get with Link and get on that horsey and go ride around.
Hey, man, this
$70,
has to be the
baby.
greatest game ever made, dude, because, look, man, that shit sold out already, legal. Nintendo fans are weirdos, man. They will buy anything for Nintendo. Nintendo actually
you
sold
keep doing what you gotta
a
do,
Wii
baby.
game for $60.
That you telling me the Zelda game already sold out?
Yep, it's sold out. It's Amazon.
Nintendo, man, it's iconic.
That shit sold out
Damn
everywhere, dude.
cartoon game.
Hey, man, I ain't buying it. I ain't getting pre-order.
All I'm gonna say is
And
this: that
I'm
damn
not
game better
surprised.
win Gotti. Nintendo fans, Zelda better win Gotti. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, they got to win Game of the Year. It
You
ain't
don't
good.
win Gotti, they all failed you. Woo!
There's
Yo,
no way.
give me
There's
Zelda.
no-
No, I'm going for 2 in a row, damn it. Last year it was Kratos. I'm going for Link. Put Link on my sacrificial table right now. Not winning Gotti.
And the special edition, legal. The special edition is $129. hey, look, man.
Yeah.
Hey, look, man. J-Rock, don't say nothing, man.
Yo.
I'm buying it. I'm out, man.
Oh, I know you buying it.
Hey,
down
look,
bad.
man. I
down
can't
bad.
listen, man. This is bad, bro. I'm not defending this, dude.
Starfield is winning Gotti this year. What you talking about, baby?
Game
They
shit
is
like a drug
winning.
addict over here.
I said put Link on my sacrificial table. I already sacrificed Kratos
You got that
last year.
quality. Yeah, you got the
They
quality.
laughed at me. God of War's gonna win. Okay. All right.
This game has to
Yeah,
be
what did we
winning.
tell them on your show last year? DLCs cannot win Game of the Years.
Facts. DLCs can't
happened.
win.
Quick question for the panel. Quick question. We got a show coming up, right?
Yeah. This weekend,
We
probably.
got
Be
Starfield and Hellblade, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
We just shadow dropped Hi-Fi Rush, right?
Right.
That's right.
Which one would you guys prefer to get shadow dropped on that day? Starfield or Hellblade?
Damn. Starfield.
Why you gonna say that, man? Damn.
Yeah, they can't.
No.
They can't drop
Starfield because
Starfield.
Starfield is community based, man.
They can't drop Starfield, man. Shadow drop. Because remember, they should have a physical copy. The Best Buy be like, what?
Man, that'd be earthquaking.
Yeah, Best Buy and everybody like, what?
It's gonna be
Jason will be mad.
My prediction. They're gonna shadow drop Hellblade after a big announcement, and they're gonna announce Starfield's release date right after that.
Hey, one thing I will say, right? I'm not gonna knock this guy off, but Jeff Grubb, he's wrong about the Coalition IP. They are making a new IP.
Well, I
They're
hope you
wrong.
don't knock them off.
Game Heroes, you got 3 minutes, man.
This man in the mafia.
Game Heroes didn't want to do a long show tonight. I'm blaming him.
Yeah, man. Man. Look, man, I
But
can't
we
do
love
it.
y'all. We're gonna make it up, y'all. Don't worry. We just
Yeah,
want to come out here
man.
and
I'm
wild
sick
out.
right now, man. I got a night quit right here.
There we go. Hit that.
Like I can't take it
giving
right
them
now
some
because I
third
will fall
flu.
asleep in the podcast.
Facts. We giving Game
I will
Heroes
fall
some
asleep in the
third flu.
podcast, dude.
My dude turning the lazy Smurf.
I got a
Yeah.
meeting in the morning, man. I can't be sick or I gotta feel better in the morning, man.
No, I
Get
hear
that
you, man.
rest,
We want you to
James.
get
Get
better.
that rest.
I gotta knock this out. I gotta go to sleep, man.
We want you to get better, fam. No, listen,
Yeah.
y'all. I put
Thank you,
it on the
guys.
sacrificial table. I'm going with Link. You on that sacrificial table. You won't win Gotti. You're not winning Gotti, bro.
I don't think it's gonna win Gotti. You know why?
The crown, baby.
As a Nintendo fan, you know why I would never win Gotti though? Because this is not how good Zelda is. Let's be honest, right? Zelda is not a big IP for Nintendo. Because look, besides Breath of the Wild was the only Zelda game sold 20 million copies. Every Zelda game didn't sold that well.
No, that's true.
Like,
yeah,
that's true. Our Korean time didn't sold that well. Like just like Metroid, right? Metroid.
You see how they resurrected the Prime? I laughed my ass off.
But Metroid is not a system seller. The system seller is what people buy in Nintendo is Smash Brothers, Mario, and
that's true.
Mario Kart. Look at Mario Kart. That's just like 52 million people bought it.
Yeah, Kirby sells well too. They like to eat and throw up on stuff.
Yeah.
And Yoshi. You know,
So the odds that Tears of the Kingdom win Game of the Year. Remember, there's a lot of heavy hitters this year. Like Starfield, you have Redfall, you have Suicide Squad, maybe Hellblade 2, Hyrule Rush. You know, it's going to be a very Last year, Elden Ring never had competition. And don't tell me no BS about God of War. That ain't no damn competition. Elden Ring whooped that ass.
Why in the world would we insult our own intelligence?
Yeah. So Elden Ring never had competition last year. So this year, look, Hogwarts could win Game of the Year. Anything could win Game of the Year this year, because this year Higher Rush can win Game because this year could be one of the best years in gaming because a lot of heavy hitters coming out this year. And look, From Software, they're making Armored Core 6. That could be one of the best games this year. And they could have
I'm going to say this again. What was the Metacritic score for Hogwarts?
87, 88.
Not winning Gotti.
5 or something like that.
Not winning Gotti. I'm already putting in the damn.
No. I'm not saying Hogwarts win Gotti. No, it's not going to
get nominated.
Fire burning right now.
I don't think it. Nah.
You know what? No. Now let me take that back. It's not gonna get nominated.
Bro. It's not gonna get nominated.
They don't want that smoke. They don't want the smoke.
Hey, J-Roy, you can't say the legal space. J-Roy, you don't want
that whole show, bro.
Facts.
They would shut down that whole show.
Yeah. Hey, look, man. Listen. I want to get legal banned, man, but you know it's gonna happen. That what you would get of the year, boy. Hey, yo, shoot.
Legal down bad. Legal down
man. Hey, look, man. The mafia will come out.
Like Jeff Keighley, how dare you?
How dare you
award nominate such a
and the winner is Hogwarts. Right. Boy, Twitter will blow up, dude.
What?
Right. I see people boycotting. This is free advertisement, dude. You're doing free advertisement. People just buying the game for spite.
Hey,
I know. I don't
want to get legal get flagged.
That's not gonna get nominated. That's not gonna get nominated.
Yeah, ain't gonna get nominated because there's a lot of heavy. Because remember, Atomic Heart coming out in 2 weeks. Yeah, you have Suicide Squad, Redfall's coming out in May, Starfield might coming out in July. You know, it's a lot of games. Even Forza coming out. You know, Zelda's coming. It's too much games coming out this year. Dude.
Who got more games dropping on their console?
Stalker could get nominated.
Stalker 2 might do it. Look,
I'm asking everybody who's dropping more games for their console this year.
Oh man, Xbox.
You're wrong, games. We have 30 VR games, over 30 VR games dropping at the launch of the PlayStation VR.
Hey, look, man. These VR games are shovelwares, man. Ain't nobody playing these games.
How dare you?
Ain't nobody playing them because nobody can afford that damn VR after they done bought that.
Look, man. Nobody playing. They capping. Listen, these people are cappers, man. They ain't playing that crap, dude. All right, you buy a $600 VR headset playing what? Crossfire X? Come on, man.
Bro, you know what's crazy? They call themselves gamers, right? But when you tell them just buy an Xbox, they're like, I'm not paying that amount of money for a new console just to play these games. Right. And you turn around and spend $550 for VR.
J-Rock and then turn around in your face. Talking about you guys on game. Why? It's like all you got is an Xbox. Why don't you got a PlayStation? You're not real gamers. They're like, well, shoot, why don't you have an Xbox?
Sony's so innovation. That ain't no damn innovation, dude. It's a gimmick, dude. Nobody playing it. Like I would predict that PlayStation VR is going to sell like 4 million copies in 10 years. Nobody playing that crap, dude. Because it's a very niche. And nobody's not going to drop $600. And I could buy the Oculus Rift for like what, $299 on my PC. And why would we do that? And plus, the PlayStation VR you can't use on the PC. You have to be yeah. And what killer app? Look, shout out to Valve, right? Valve was smart, right? They made Half-Life VR. Now, Half-Life is one of the biggest, games that in the industry, right? So the last time we have a Half-Life game was Half-Life 2. Yeah. So they dropped Half-Life 8, Alex, and it blew up. So they need a killer app for the VR. That Horizon game, I'm sorry, and it's not. Look, man, nobody play that crap.
That on arrival.
No, that's nobody play that.
They already
I'm looking at games. I'm looking at games. You got Pistol Whip. You got
GT7.
X.
Well, GT7.
GT7
VR. You also need a online connection for that. Ain't nobody.
There you go. I was just finna say that. Y'all talked about that already?
Yeah.
Y'all talked about that already?
GT7 VR.
Yeah.
Oh, they got Star
Y'all talking
Wars.
about that online all the time? Y'all talking
Hey,
about
they
that?
got Star Wars Tales of the Galaxy Edge.
You got donkeys out here talking about games that are online only.
Hey, look, they got Horizon Call of the Mountain. Shit.
Boy, you talking about an interactive ride?
Hey, come on, man. No one play that.
They can
crap,
feel
man.
the bow and arrow like never before.
Right.
Stop capping, dude. These dudes are cappers, man.
You can feel the twang.
Hey, J, I gotta see. Listen, when that VR hits, I want to see. Nobody ain't posting no gameplay.
Bro, they can't do anything right. Even their pro controller is trash. You see that garbage?
God damn.
Oh, that barrel life is
Digital
terrible.
Foundry was like,
They hate it. Yeah,
that controller is embarrassing. They should be ashamed of themselves. Slap themselves across the face. You're sitting there spitting out a $300 controller in Canadian dollars, and you got a little peewee ass battery in there. Your goddamn games is 15 hours of cinematics alone itself, and this
how does that controller die?
Hey,
you don't even use it.
Just playing the cinematics kills it.
Yeah. Yeah, plug it in the USB throughout the whole entire game. What a waste of
That's gonna be a good game, Sekiro. Yeah,
whoever
benefit Fox
entertained the thought of that battery, oh my god, they should be fired ASAP. They failed.
Hey, bro, at least they included a long cord. They connected.
And see, it's funny you brought that up, because why would they do that if they didn't already know what was going to happen?
They know it's going to be connected.
Right, you're always connected.
Now they went backwards. Even Jim, it was not transparent. He did not put on a show like Phil did. He was just sitting there with his little PlayStation headphones, talking money, and just be like, "Hey guys, games are all on PC now." That's where he shit the bed. He only cares about finances and money. Sony's been shutting down their own Sony stores across the world right now. They don't have much to go with along anymore. They even price hiked their TVs as well too, by $300-400 a piece.
Oh yeah, that is right. They've been doing that.
They're gouging everybody. They have no sense of technology, and that one guy left that's building a TV in the PlayStation. That's it. It's their ancestors are turning in their graves right now.
Game Heroes, it's your fault we closing. I'm putting it all on you. Let them know we out of here, Game Heroes, so you can get well.
All right, thanks, man. Like, shoot, man, I almost fell asleep.
Feel better, Game Heroes, man. Go
man, I almost fell asleep, man.
Go to sleep on
he got sick as soon as he heard that price hike.
Yeah, he did. It made him drowsy.
I blame Nintendo. I blame Nintendo for this.
That's bad, man. Nintendo, listen, man.
I blame Nintendo. You do the homework.
$70 for that. But
damn. Hey, y'all, I want to say this for real though. Game Heroes made a trooper move, y'all. He's not really feeling that well. He took some medicine. He's getting drowsy, but he wanted to come out here. He wanted to keep us on high spirits. He said, "Legal, let's do a show on Wednesday, man. No matter what, I don't care." We came here. I got JyzalRock working late. He came. Spark 117 gonna come, whether it's 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. I got boss coming out of the cornfields. Listen, man, they just want to come out here and make the Xbox community know that we still trooping, man. We want to salute all y'all. My man Sekiro King, glad you feeling better too, my bro. Yo, to everybody, after boss, we see you there. We see you, Merchant. Thank you for representing Australia for us. We see you in the mix. We see you, Dr. Vodka. We see you, Zinc. We see you, Unlimited. We see you, Future. We see y'all. Y'all know what it is. Force a Legend over there representing the Cali side of things, West Side, baby. We see y'all, man. And we love y'all, man. Y'all know it's all love here, man. It's all love here. Each and every one of y'all. We see you, Radiance, Kareed. We see you, man. We see all y'all coming in tonight. I know it's short. Realist, we see you, man. Realist out here right now working. On the show. That's what we do, baby. The love is
put on some decent ending music.
Yeah, boss out there.
Hey man, I want to use that knife right now.
Shot of cognac.
Look,
man, podcast has been brought to you by the letter W.
Put on a banana cognac.
I can't do that knife right now.
Damn, blunt. Well, look, we didn't want to keep y'all up too late. You know, like I said, man, we didn't want to hear Games here snoring on the mic. So we
Yeah,
gonna
man.
let him.
Look, man.
Well,
I had to pause.
better that than when he farted on the air. That was crazy.
Wait,
what? Huh? How do I miss these things?
That was crazy. I said, "Oh damn."
Yeah, man. Look, man. I was falling asleep, man.
He said he ate tacos, bro. He admitted it later. He said,
Hey, man. I got the NyQuil right here.
I said I was down bad, Jay. I was down bad. I can't believe you heard that, bro.
Game show down.
I said everybody
Game
heard
show
the
down
game.
bad.
Yeah, man. All right, guys.
All
Thank
right,
you, man.
y'all hold it down. You know, Game show you can't win. The other day,
My man
Yeah.
said,
coaches at him.
"That's a
They were
damn
trying
game."
to drown him. We was like, damn, we gotta get off the show and go rescue Game show.
All right, man.
Have a good night, kids. Feel better, bro.
All right, good night, guys.
We hope
All
you
right,
feel better, Games. We got you,
All
man.
right.
Get
All right,
some
thank
rest,
you.
brother.
Have
Yo,
a good
take it
rest,
easy,
man.
y'all out there. Remember, keep it gaming. Chase the one up in life, man. This the new legal representing the X League of Extraordinaire. Shout out to the Chit Chat community, the real gamers around the world. We out of here. Jeremy Merchant, make sure you ride that kangaroo for me. Woo! We out. Peace.
Peace.
Later, y'all.